Are you a parent with an autistic child who is experiencing extreme stress right now? Do you know that about 50% of mothers with autistic kids face high levels of depressive symptoms? Do you also know that 41% of mothers with autistic kids experience social isolation? Hi, my name is Henry. I'm a board-certified behavior analyst. Welcome to the BKBC channel. Today, as a behavior consultant, I'll be exploring how parenting autistic kids can take a big toll on the parent's mental health, as well as 3 suggestions on coping strategies that can greatly increase the resilience of parents with autistic kids. Before you became a parent, you always imagined a family always filled with love, warmth, and happiness. But fast forward to today, you, as a parent with an autistic child, this ideal is far from the truth. You feel exhausted, frustrated, even angry. You may even be in denial of your current circumstances. Your circle of friends are getting smaller and smaller. You're starting to feel isolated from the world. The common saying goes that parenting is more than a full-time job, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It can be a very stressful time as you wake up your child up to get off the bed, eat breakfast, and take them to school, as well as helping them out with their homework, not to mention taking them to other extracurricular activities. A huge chunk of your finances go towards your child, and you might have to make lots of financial sacrifices that might have gone to your own personal pursuits. But for parents of autistic children, the road can feel lonelier and more daunting, marked by unique hurdles that can lead to profound social isolation. They might not be able to verbally express what they want or how they feel, so how do you know if they have stomachache or if they feel happy or frustrated when they interact with you, for example? Because of challenges with how autistic individuals perceive, process, and respond to the environment, they might have a huge emotional breakdown to certain events that neurotypical individuals often take for granted. Some autistic individuals may also have intellectual disabilities. Not to mention the costs of behavior intervention, occupational therapy, and speech therapy services, to name a few, are often stratospheric and can come very close to a parent's annual salary if government or other sources of financial aid are not available. Parents' advocacy for improved funding and quality of services for autistic individuals may fall on deaf ears as well. This challenge is further compounded by external societal pressures, where families are constantly bombarded with comparisons between neurotypical children and those with autism. Some families may not treat autistic individuals with compassion and reject parents who have autistic kids. These comparisons can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and isolation, adding yet another layer of stress to an already challenging journey. Social isolation among parents of children with autism is a pressing issue that can significantly impact mental health negatively. Parents may find themselves grappling with overwhelming stress, a sense of alienation, and a loss of identity beyond the role of a caregiver. The constant pressure to meet societal expectations and a lack of understanding from others can lead to feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or even depression. The lack of support networks can further deepen these struggles, leaving parents feeling invisible and unheard. One report actually pointed out that the divorce rate for parents with autistic children can be up to 80%. Others pointed out that up to 50% of mothers with autistic kids can show depressive symptoms. Also, mothers who have autistic children have more than twice the risk of early death, including cancer and cardiovascular diseases. So, how can parents combat this profound sense of isolation and reclaim their mental well-being? First, have you asked yourself how often you spend your time on self-care or with your spouse? If you have not done so for the past 2 or 3 months, it is time to prioritize some self-care time. Taking time for yourself, whether it's through exercises, hobbies, or simply taking a moment to breathe, can help recharge and rejuvenate weary spirits. In some jurisdictions, governments offer additional funding to respite care services that allow parents to rest and recuperate by spending time with each other for several hours at a time. Going out on a dinner date may be a good place to start, perhaps. Second, do you know or have you joined any support groups? If you have not done so, I highly recommend seeking out supportive communities, such as support groups for parents with autistic children who understand their journey, as they can provide invaluable emotional support and solidarity. Not only do they allow you to vent your frustration, anxiety, and stress with other parents in a safe manner, Many of these groups also host ASD-related workshops presented by professionals that may offer you more knowledge on ASD and ASD-related interventions that you may not know about previously. Studies show that ASD support groups can improve the well-being of parents of autistic children by equipping them with more resources that allow them to weather different types of challenges that they face with parenting autistic individuals. Third, are you the type who tends to see the cup as half full or half empty? If you're the latter, I highly encourage you to celebrate the small victories and finding joy in everyday moments. For example, you might celebrate the fact that your child has graded you for the first time or copied your Sounds Awards for the first time. This can also help shift the focus from challenges to resilience and growth. Emphasizing the strengths can not only help you with boosting your self-esteem and mental well-being, it also increases the motivation for your child to learn functional and practical skills, as well as improving your bond with your child. Parenting a child with autism presents its own set of unique challenges, but with the right support and strategies, social isolation can be overcome. Together, let's work towards a world where every parent feels seen, heard, and supported on every step of the journey. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have made it this far, please hit subscribe to our channel and leave a comment down below on what you would like to see in our upcoming videos. And as always, remember to stay informed and empowered as parents. Until next time, take care.